Hello everybody and welcome back to City Skylines, where I think that we have finally solved our traffic problem, at least mainly. I think we've mainly fixed our traffic problem. It's not 100% fixed, but overall, I think this is good enough for the time being. We can maybe come back to it and tweak it a little bit here and there, but for right now, what I want to work on is we desperately need to get more housing down over this way. We need a lot of jobs for the Casserole district, and we also need to deal with our education situation. Our education is not amazing, that's for sure. We definitely need an elementary school down over this way. There's no doubt about that one. So we will put that one in somewhere around, I'm thinking here. We're going to need a high school as well. Now, we need an additional elementary school, probably over this way. Somewhere up this way, probably? This might not be a terrible concept. So we'll put it in right there. Sounds good. So, what does that do to our elementary school availability once those come online? Okay, we still could definitely use one more, and I think that the place to do that would arguably either be over here or over here. Either one is probably reasonable. I'm thinking down this way because it clears up some space that wasn't getting used there. So that'll be fine. Now we need some high school. And we're definitely going to need a high school down on this island. That is a guarantee. So we're going to put one in somewhere like right here. Cool. I would also like to put one somewhere up this way. That should do the trick. So that should deal with our high school issues. And now for university, we could even use an additional university. We could put in a university district, but I'm avoiding that for this particular city. This university is very large. There's no doubt about that. I think our best bet is going to be somewhere like here. Okay. So obviously we're going to need a lot of residential over this way. We're just going to zone in a little bit at a time, though. I'm not going to zone this over here for the time being. There we go. That'll do for now. Now, as far as commercial demand goes, we can fill out this area a little bit at a time. Cool. And we definitely do need to run additional water on this island. There's no doubt about that one. We're going to bring a water pipe down like that for now, and another one up like that. There we go. And we'll just bring a water pipe all the way around the island, approximately. It doesn't have to be exact. It can be something kind of like so. That's probably good enough. There we go. So we're just going to water this entire island for the moment. We can connect this in like somewhere over this way. I guess that would work. It's not great, but it doesn't have to be. It's just water pipes. So we'll connect this in over here. Cool. The question that I'm having right now, as far as developing this island goes, is do we want to switch our hatching at any direction in terms of our crossroads? That's going to be an interesting question, and one that I currently don't have an answer to. Let's see, we'll just put this pipe in something like that. That's okay. I just want to have this entire island having water. I guess that'll do. I don't love it, but it'll be fine. Yeah, these space already occupieds are a little bit rough, but we can link them in something like this. Create a section that goes up like that, and just make sure we get that section. It doesn't have to be perfect. All it has to do is give water coverage, so that's fine. We're not concerned right now about finances. Finances are not really a problem at all. We'll bring this out something kind of like that. I think that'll do just fine. And that didn't connect in. Yeah, of course it wouldn't. We're going to just connect it in like that, and then bring this in. It looks like we could use a little bit more up over this way, and that is that island, in theory, fully watered. Fantastic. So we will continue to road this for the time being, and we'll just bring this out, not like that. Something kind of like, I think, I really dislike the curvature on that, actually. If we're going to do that curvature, it should be out something more like this. That works. A little bit of a gap there, but that's fine. We're not going for peak efficiency here. Cool. And maybe bring this in, not like that. This angling is wrong, I think. Let's turn off that angle snapping. Okay. Better. Not perfect, but better. I think we are going to continue with this direction of roads for a bit here. Maybe back slightly. Yeah, like that. There we go. And we'll just build this up over this way. That'll do. And then right around here, I'm interested in switching it. But we're going to want to have a boundary about here. Okay. So from here, we would bring a road up kind of like this that follows along like that. But I want this to have a boundary right here as well. So we'll have that come in kind of like so. Okay. I just don't want these roads to get too long is the main concern there. So there we go. We'll just bring this up and bring it in kind of like, no, I hate that. Kind of like that. That'll do. Cool. And then we'll bring this road up like so. There we go. And now I'm thinking about doing something kind of like this. We have a road that comes in over here. Like that. There we go. And then this section here, it's a little bit tight to put in a road. But I think it'll be fine. We can have it come up like so. A little wacky looking over here, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's kind of what we're going for, is slightly wacky looking, but mostly correct. Mostly correct. It doesn't have to be exact, because we're looking for a more organic feel to it. And that's why I'm having these roads curve in this direction as well, when it would kind of make more sense for them to curve the other way. There's this here, which we can come up like that. No, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Okay, we're going to get this road out of there. And we'll try bringing it in and splitting the difference like this. Small gaps here and here, but ultimately I think that's okay. This road is not okay. I'm not okay with this road. We need to come up with a different plan for that. So, to that end, we could have it simply come up like so. Nope, I still hate it. And it's because of the spacing over here. Okay. In that case, we should get rid of this road and have this whole section be vertical. That will make a lot more visual sense, I feel like. Well, let's see what that looks like once we get this done a bit here. And then it just kind of switches curve direction here. I feel like this road should be removed because we just kind of slowly bend over that way. So in that case, what if we were to bring this road down kind of like this? A little bit of a gap here. How much do I hate that gap? The answer is a reasonable amount. I'm going to get rid of all of these, and we're going to redo this section. I'm not okay with it necessarily. I want the curvature to be similar. That's basically straight there. That's probably okay. That's better. That is certainly better. I don't love this hook up here. I'm trying to decide if I think it's acceptable. I think it depends on how it's utilized out this way. So if we were to bring this up and follow like this, we need to get a little closer here before we curve that. This is getting too close. Okay. We need to follow this angle a little bit better. I do want to snap to angle at this point. Okay. So we'll bring that out to about here and then curve it kind of like this. I mean, I really dislike the way this flows, so we're probably not going to do anything like that. We could do that. How much do I hate that? A fair amount, I feel like. We're going to come back to that. I'm going to give that a little bit of thought. For right now, we do need to zone a little bit more dense residential, and we definitely will do so. I'd also like to zone a little bit more commercial, since we do look like we need some of that. We can zone this entire area up here as well. Okay, we'll call it good about like that. Okay, we'll see how that goes for demand. There is some demand for industrial. I mean, I feel like that's not really going to be a thing. Let's check in real quick on our education setup. Okay, that looks reasonably good. So coming back to this basically has to come out this direction and then curve northward, right? And then it comes in over here. It could connect like this. It could connect up over here. Interesting. And then what if this were to come up like so? There's a little too sharp of a curve here, I think. I want that to be slightly less sharp. More like that. That'll do it. And then this curved in like that. And we have a street over here that comes in like so. How much do I hate that? Again, I think a fair amount. I think I hate that a fair amount. So we'll take that out. And we'll bring this up the old-fashioned way. Kind of like this. And then there's this section right here. Now this is going to be vertical hatching, like it was previously. So something kind of like this. And that needs to curve this direction. There we go. This main road here is probably going to need to be upgraded in future, but we'll keep an eye on that. This needs to curve quite a bit more. It's a pretty awkward starting point, actually. So we're probably going to have to do this in multiple steps here. So something like that, and then like that. That would do the trick. Cool. So next up, we're going to bring up this road here. And that would connect in right about there, should be fine. Cool. Down over this way. That looks good. Up here, it would come in something along the lines of this. And then we would head on down. Space already occupied. Sure. So we're going to bring that in over this way. There. And then one last road going up through here. I guess that's the best we can do on the corner. No, I don't like this road at all. I don't like that. For similar reasons that I dislike this. We could have this go horizontal. It would need to branch out like right here. Kind of like that. That could be done. Yeah. I think that's reasonably doable. This is very strange looking. There's no doubt about that. This weird section where it transitions very, very suddenly. I don't know. It's different. It's definitely different. And I'm not going to call it great looking, but it's something. It is certainly something. We're going to have basically a continuation of that over here, by the way. That's going to be what's going to be happening over this way. And this will come up over this way, and then just like Y-split, ideally, would be the way to go.
Jazz? Why are you so into jazz? Well,
kind of like that.
Jazz just feels like home to me.
Okay.
And it's not just because my parents named jazz or...
And then we would bring this up over this way-ish. No, this is going poorly. This is going very poorly. Okay, so we're going to need to bring this up over more like this. That's maybe slightly better. It's a little too close in. And once we do that... Yeah, I don't like the way that this bend here is turning out at all. We're probably going to end up doing something about that. This is too sharp of a bend there. So we need this to come over this way, but it's now going north too much. So we have to get rid of that. Okay. This would approximately work. Approximately. And then we'd have a road that just came up through here. Ooh, that bend. That bend makes things hard. There's no doubt about that. So something kind of like this, perhaps? That would do. That is some weird-looking roads. No doubt about it. But I think I'm reasonably content with them. So let's continue to develop our residential area over here, since we are continuing to have demand for it. Now, my question is, how many people are being serviced by the ferry here? Not that many so far. Okay. Sounds good. Let's take a look around and see if our garbage issues have been sorted out. It looks like they largely have, except for in the Casserole district, which again, I don't really have an explanation for that. I mean, this is 80% full, I suppose. And this is 40% full. But only 5 waste transfer trucks are currently in use. So, yeah. I mean, this is an ore mining truck here. That's a waste collection truck. What are the waste transfer trucks again? That's these guys, right? No, that's an oil truck. Owned by the Waste Processing Complex. Okay. Interesting. Well, obviously we're going to need a underground connection over here eventually. And the question is, how are we going to get it there? Well, we can take it over this direction underwater and have it come in like here. So here's my question. What happens if we bring it out over this direction and take it underground right here? Like that. Then we try to get it down over this way. And the question is, how exactly can we get it there? That's all slope too steep. And that is probably because this has an extreme drop-off. Yes, it does. So we're going to need to do some landscaping if we're going to make this happen. And we will grab, like, right here. We're going to run out of soil pretty quickly doing this. We're just trying to smooth this out a little bit here. I'm surprised we haven't run out of soil yet, if I'm honest. I guess we're getting soil back when we do that, but something along the lines of this will smooth it out quite a bit, and then we will just soften that terrain a bit as we go this way. Let's bump this up to full size, full strength. And we'll just soften that. Okay. How will that help? That still sloped too steep. And yeah, that creates a bridge. That's about what I expected. So we will continue to need to work on that. Yeah, that's not enough soil. Okay. So let's get rid of this for the time being, and we'll try rebuilding it now. Okay, I want that to get underground. We immediately get a slope too steep. Oh, I see. Right. We've created some waves here. We'll get that dealt with soon enough. Now, I do see that there are some issues up over some direction. Where were those issues? Here. The issues were here. So, not enough customers. That is mostly because we need more people and more tourists. This is unsurprising to me and about what we expected. Okay, so looking at this, the water has returned to normal. So that's great. We are now going to try this again. Well, actually, the water has not returned to normal. Is this the new normal for the water? Maybe. That is a possibility. Another thing that we could do is... Oh, that was not what I wanted. Another thing that we could do is try to... Yeah, we don't have enough soil. We need to grab some soil from somewhere. From, like, down over here would probably be fine. Okay. So obviously, yeah, this is an issue. But we would then just do something kind of like this to get ourselves a little bit of space, and then we would smooth that terrain. Kind of like so. We would need to wait for the water to recede, because it's currently very wavy, because we just did a bunch of work underwater very quickly. But that should back off soon enough. Yeah, you can see here, it's not going to settle here. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to settle, but not there. I can tell you that. Okay, let's pause it right here and go ahead and start constructing this. So we need to take this underground as quickly as we can, and then we bring it up, we bring it down a level, and then we need to bring it down over this way to connect in over here somewhere. It'll be very expensive to get it up here, but that's fine. The question is, can we get it down another level here? Well, we're going to need to work a little bit on this. Okay. We'll see what that does for allowing us to get this thing under. Okay. Yeah, cool. What if we came out straight? This works. Yes, I can work with this. Cool. So we bring it up over this way, and we would connect it in to the tunnel system, probably somewhere over here-ish. I mean, I don't really like that curve that we've got going on there, but otherwise, we could connect it in like that. That did not connect, did it? No, it did not. It built a new tunnel. That's exciting. Can we not do that? Thanks. Cool. So we now have a tunnel connection over here. And it's likely going to be utilizing too much. I do want to get rid of some of this landscaping over here. So what I want to do is I want to soften this terrain back over here. Back to approximately what it was before. Approximately. There. Now we're probably going to have some more water issues here. Oh yeah. But that's fine. That'll go away. Just need to wait for the water to settle back down after the landscaping. A slight flooding. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we have demand for quite a bit more residential. We're going to put in some over here. I'm not sure that beachfront property is a feature in this city. Now that I think about it. That's maybe not the best way to go about it. But we are going to get rid of this power line. It is no longer necessary. Cool. Now, I want to come up over this way. We're still collecting garbage here. If we look at our garbage collection over this way, it looks reasonably fine. So we're going to come down over here and do a bit of garbage collection here. Now, there's not a lot of pollution there, but we can gather some of that up. And there's still a little bit of pollution over this way. It's probably going to stay that way basically forever. So that's fine. I'm noticing a little bit of traffic here, but for now that's probably fine. More garbage collection issues. That is out in the Casserole district probably. We still need a lot more employees out here. There's allegedly demand for the commercial areas. I'm not sure how true that is, though. Okay, these sections of power line can definitely be eliminated. I think they were destroyed by the tornado, actually. Okay, cool. Little bit of flooding over there, but it's fine. So yeah, this island here will be residential. And this is still flooding? No, it's over. Cool. Okay. So eventually this will all get sorted. That'll be fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see about bringing ourselves some more workers so that we can work at some of these locations. That would be nice. I'm wondering, is it that we're too highly educated at this point? Not that we need more workers. That's something we can look into in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.